Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb called Carramar. Now Carramar is about 30 kilometres northeast of the Perth CBD. It's quite a big area, guys, built on an area of about 6.7 square kilometres, because there's a lot of big blocks out here in certain parts of Carramar. And there's just over 7,000, nearly 7,200 residents in this area. Now behind me there's the Carramar Village Shopping Centre. It's not a huge shopping centre, but it's got your necessities in there. It's got Woolworths in there. It's got a BWS, which is an alcohol place, which is part of Woolworths. It's got a pharmacy in there, Wizard Pharmacy. So it's got a lot of little specialty shops in there also. And straight across the road here, guys, they've got a pub over here also. We've never ever been there. Looks pretty good. It's called the Duke, or for you American viewers, the Duke. So there you go. Pub looks alright. Very windy out here in Perth again. So we might just take you guys for a little walk around Carramar and show you around. See what's happening over here today in Carramar. Now there's pockets of area and sections of the suburb that have got all the big blocks, and then there's pockets that have got the normal size blocks. But the blocks over here are mainly a bit bigger than your normal residential block. So it's not bad. If you want to move out here, you'll get a decent sized block of land. But with that comes a price. If you want something big, a big block, you'll pay the price. I remember when this area opened up, there was a lot of 5-acre blocks for sale. I can't quite remember the price of them, but they weren't that expensive when it opened up a long time ago, because no one really wanted to move out here. But the place is packed now. They've even got a pub out here. So guys, this area was established in 1995. So heading up to 30 years old, and was approved as a suburb in 1997. There's quite a few parks in this area also, guys, in the suburb. Quite a few parks. And there's there you go, here's your smaller blocks here on the left hand side. And on the right hand side there you can see the big, they're quite wide frontages, you can see that. So I'd say they'd be over 600 square metre blocks over there. So you can see the different varieties here, guys, because this here's a laneway. Might just walk down here and show you. So here's a laneway, and these are the smaller blocks down here. You can see the garages here. They back onto the laneway. So you drive down here and you enter your garage from here. So if you want something smaller, this is the type of thing to get. Only problem is some people do park in these laneways, and it does cause an issue. Because if people park in the laneway and block you off, then you can't get into your garage. And people do that. No common sense these days, guys. No common sense at all. So here's another little laneway here. And this is the same deal over here. See this, all the garages. They're all double garages, by the way, and they look okay. If you want a smaller block, they look all right. But I would never live in a spot like this because of the issue with having people park close to your driveway and that you can't really get it. It causes issues. And the person that's doing the wrong thing usually gets away with it in this state. And you know what? There's no one to complain to. You ring up the cops and the cops say, we can't handle that. We don't know what to do. You ring up the local council, nah mate, we don't handle that type of thing. Am I getting into my whinge of the day, guys? I don't really want to get into a whinge of the day. Now guys, because this is such a big area, here's a bus here also. Here's the bus stop over here. And there's a seat over there. You can sit down, but unfortunately there's no shelter. Guys, there's also a golf course in this area. That wouldn't surprise me because it's quite a big area. See, look at that house across the road, guys. That's built on a huge block. That'd be probably about 700 square metre block there. It's a huge frontage. It's a very wide house. There's a park over here. This has got a little BMX type or skating thing. I'm not sure what it is, if it's a BMX or skating, but it's got the hills over there where kids can go up on their bikes or on their skateboards, whatever they want to do. Looks pretty good actually. Looks really good. So this park looks fairly big. So guys, this golf course that's built over here in Carramar, and we might take you there. Might take you there afterwards, so I won't talk about it now. There's also a shopping centre, like I pointed out, and the Barn Bistro, the Duke, which looks pretty good. There's also a community centre in the suburb which opened in 2006. So what do you guys think of Carramar? I'm quite liking it. I like the big blocks, and they're all wide frontages here on the right hand side here where the camera is. See, people have even got, you can park caravans there and all sorts of stuff. In certain suburbs in Perth, the council won't allow you to have a caravan exposed to the road like that, or a boat, as you can see over there. On this side here, there's the park, guys. The park looks pretty good. And then next to the park over there, that's the school over there. But yeah, certain councils won't allow that with a caravan in front like that. You need to put it somewhere in a garage. Well, you won't put it in a garage, it's way too high for a garage. So, but they won't allow that. I've heard of instances where boats and caravans have actually been towed away. Well, this over here, guys, they've put up a sunshade over there. Park their cars under that. The garage is probably full of something else. Have a look at that house there. Very minimalist. Paved most of it, and then it's got a statue in front and artificial turf. That's it. And their letterbox. If you want something where you don't have to maintain a lot, do it like that. Then you won't have an ugly garden. You spend a little extra money. But this here is the school, guys. The Carramar Primary School. It's the only school over here, the Carramar Primary School. Well, we might take you guys to a different part of Carramar now, and we'll see you there shortly. Okay guys, we're near the golf course now, and we're in Fairway Mews, Carramar. So this area is called Fairway Mews, and this here's the golf course. As usual guys, heaps of trees and scrub and stuff in the way, so you can't really see. Don't know if the camera can pick, but there's a few people in there having a game of golf on this very muggy, overcast day in Perth. Extremely muggy. So guys, on this side here is supposedly the more prestigious area of Carramar, with the double-story houses looking over the golf course. But have a look at these gardens, guys. And people have built these beautiful houses, and absolutely shocking gardens. They are so run down, it's unbelievable. And I've picked West Garden in the suburb, and we are coming up to the house shortly. Well, I'm gonna name it West Garden in the suburb. We haven't been through the whole suburb, but look at this house here, guys. This is a pretty good looking house. But look at the garden. There is no garden. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking house. It's got 3-car garage there. It definitely needs a lick of paint also. Okay guys, this here's I've dubbed West Garden in the street. Have a look at this. He's got 2 boats though. he can afford 2 boats, but yeah, it's an absolute shocker. What do you guys think? Absolute shocker. The weeds are as tall as the first story balcony there. But there's 2 boats in the driveway, guys. Now, I'd feel embarrassed about with this guy, yeah, because this house here is probably the best house in the street with the neatest garden. Check this out. Right next to that grotty old thing with 2 boats. It's a beautiful house, this one. And the one next door is pretty good also. They start looking good from about this one here, see? All looks quite nice over here. Now these are all nice houses, guys. They've all got balconies. They've obviously bought blocks of land here for views of this golf course. But have a look. Even sitting on that balcony, you will not get a view at all, because the council or whoever, council or the golf course management or whatever, they planted all these massive trees in front of these people. It happens a lot in Perth. Anyone from the council or the golf course people know why this happens? Let us know. I was thinking it might be so people can't hit the golf balls into the houses. Trees will probably stop the flight of the ball. I don't know. That could be the reason. Have a look at this house, guys. It's a nice looking house. Very nice, neat gardens also. It's all lawn, but kept very neat. And here's a single-story house, a couple of single-story houses over here. They're not too bad. This is quite a different design. This house here looks okay. And the red house, the red brick house over here, that looks pretty good also. So guys, this is the 18-hole golf course, by the way. It's a public course called Carramar Golf Course. And also, guys, it's well renowned as one of Perth's toughest tests. This golf course here. So if you fancy yourself as a golfer, and Susan's just spotted some kangaroos, so I'll let her go and film that over there, and I'll talk. If you fancy yourself as a golfer, this is renowned as Perth's most toughest test, this golf course. There's also a bar and cafe on the premises over here at this golf course, guys. So you can go and have a game of golf, especially in this weather. Especially in this weather being so muggy. You can have a nice cold refreshment afterwards. There's a mob of kangaroos there. She spotted them and she's filming them. And there's a little tiny joey over there. Don't know if the camera can pick that up. He's right on the extreme right hand side. He's a tiny little thing. And these kangaroos they've stood up now and they're just watching us. They look pretty cool. So there you go. Kangaroos in the middle of suburbia in Carramar golf course. So guys, the closest train station to Carramar is Joondalup, and that's quite a distance away, but there's a bus that takes you there. So here's more single story houses. We're still on that same street overlooking the golf course here, guys. And these houses look quite neat. They've all been kept quite neat. I'm disappointed on some of those double story houses. They've really let them run down. I don't know why. But anyway, guys, regarding the houses over here, there are a couple of when I looked at realestate.com when I was doing my notes, there are a couple of houses in the suburb priced in the mid to high 700,000s for sale. There was only two, and they were both 4x2x2s. One was on a 603 square metre block and the other was on a 639 square metre block. But Susan's since spotted a house that's actually for sale over here, so it only came on at the last minute. So yeah guys, so we'll this house that Susan spotted, we'll take a drive there and show you guys the house. It's we've got some spare change under your mattress, you might be interested. We'll see you there shortly. Okay guys, this here's number 25 Red Art Road in Carramar. It's for sale, the one we told you about that we'll show you. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, guys. And it's got a nice little BYD car park there. I didn't know they make sedans. I thought they only had SUVs. But anyway, that looks pretty good. It's a electric car because he's charging it. So this house is on a 1,000 square metre block, guys. And the house size is 394 square metres. What do you guys think of it? These blocks along here are all big. So they'd all be about the 1,000 square metre mark. So the house is very neat in front, looks fairly well maintained. But guys, they're asking quite a hefty price for that. They are asking 1,169,000 Australian dollars for that, in a suburb 30 kilometres northeast of the Perth CBD. Quite a nice suburb though. So we'll just show you around. Look at this house here. This looks quite nice. Also, they're all very, very wide frontages. So they're all on the 1,000 square metre blocks out here. And have a look at the gardens on this corner block here. This looks quite nice. Also, all these blocks over here look quite big blocks over here. So we'll just take a little walk and have a look at the park over here, guys, on the left-hand side. That house, by the way, that's for sale, is directly opposite that park. So if you've got little kids and that, and you want to buy that house, you're right directly opposite quite a nice park. Because have a look at the shaded area here. You can take a few beers over there, sit over there and have a few drinks and watch your kids play. Now guys, we might just get down to the pointy end here and wind it up over here. Well, I'll let you know the median price. Now the median house price for a house here in Carramar in Perth, Western Australia is 695,000 Australian dollars. The units, there were no data for units available because there's not many units out here, guys, and because of the big size blocks out here. The median land price out here is 545,000 Australian dollars. Now bear in mind, I did tell you Carramar's 30 kilometres northeast of the Perth CBD, and it's inland. It's not really near the ocean at all. So, but nevertheless, it's quite a nice suburb, guys. So we'll just go into this park over here and wind the video up over here. We'll wind up the video over here, guys, in this nice park over here in Carramar. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and keep watching. We've still got a lot of Perth suburbs to show you. Leave a lot of comments for us, guys. We love those comments coming in, and give it the thumbs up, and we'll see you. Don't forget guys to subscribe also. Let's get some more subscribers in. We'll see you guys in the next one.